was an octopus of ideas, a squid load of thoughts and feelings and intensity of vision, of insight, and most of all, humanity. It really made it come to life. Go see it, and you'll learn a lot about yourself as well as what else has happened.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. I couldn't have had a better evening. It's just so challenging and inspiring and absolutely riveting performance. I don't know how he does it. Genius.
Well, as my friend said tonight, he's seen it for the first time. An absolute tour de force. I've seen it 3 times now over a number of years, and it gets better and better. And, well, it's absolutely amazingly wonderful. You must see it if you can.
You said you've seen it 3 times, but keep bringing people back to see this show.
I think it's the brilliance and originality of what Justin's devised, and it's improving each time. I'm really most amazed by it still, even though having seen it several times, but it changes each time. I mean, it gets better and better. It's a phenomenon that you really must see in so many ways. I can't begin to describe it properly. You have to see it.
I thought it was incredibly fascinating. I've never seen anything like it. And it was 90 minutes of just like complete art, like on stage in a way that I've never seen anything like it before. It was completely nuanced, and I hadn't thought of it. And also coming from a non-religious perspective, it was still as completely like fascinating and like interesting and thought-provoking, and I was just looking at it from a way that you've never seen it before, and it gave like a subtext. You felt like sympathies for him in a way that I didn't think would be possible for the devil, which is really interesting. Completely creative, completely whole-bodied, like throughout his physicality and his voice. Also, I'm training right now, and to see somebody do that on stage was like amazing in terms of like completely like embodying fully into a character, and then switching between that from say a donkey to a vulture in the snap of a second was just completely amazing. And also like holding that space for 90 minutes is such like a tour de force that like I haven't seen in a really long time. No matter who you are, no matter what religion you come from, you're going to go in and you're going to learn something, and you're going to come out and you're going to go, I did not think that was going to happen in there, and now I've come out and I'm absolutely a bit like, that's new.
Great, so just another tour de force from Justin, whose Scaramouche was one of the best things I've ever seen. And this is a really terrific, fascinating play that will appeal to everybody. And I think believers will go crazy about it. So thank you, Justin.
Wow, what an extraordinary evening in the theatre. There are very few occasions where I could sit through a whole 90 minutes and be compelled and spellbound in the way that we have been this evening. I mean, I was aware that it was an hour and a half through and no break, but no dip, no lull at all. And in the past, I've done like 3 or even 6 minute pieces on stage, and he's done 90. I mean, it's just extraordinary. What's interesting about Justin is because it's the devil's passion, it's those eyes. He's got really menacing eyes. It's really quite disturbing. Just phenomenal. He is a genius.
I just thought it was amazing how he managed to, I was so engaged with it for the entire time. Normally sometimes I get a bit bored. And I didn't know like the whole history because I'm not incredibly versed on the Bible, but I loved it and I loved the set. I found it very moving, actually. I thought it was very exciting, especially at the beginning, because it felt very modern, like it was in a very modern context. To me, it felt like kind of going to church, but in a sort of slightly existential way. Do you know how you kind of, when you're sitting there and you're listening to it, you kind of go into your own thoughts as well, but then you come back. I just think what an amazing actor to be able to engage everyone for that long. Yeah, I would recommend it.